Sunday morning for residents of all regions of Ukraine began with air raid alarms. There are reports of missile launches from the Kherson region. This time the main target of the Russian army was Kyiv. According to preliminary information, 14 missiles were fired at the Ukrainian capital and the Kyiv region. Some of them hit a multi-storey building. 2 floors from the 7th to the 9th were destroyed. The fire caught an area of 300 square meters.
We
can't say how many people were wounded. Currently we know that the entire house has been evacuated and rescue operations are underway. A number of people who already are in the hospital. One of them is a child.
Severodonetsk, which had been the main fighting area for months, is now completely under the control of the Russian occupiers. The Ukrainian forces were withdrawn from Severodonetsk in order to save the lives of the defenders, to reinforce their positions in more secure areas, and to prepare for an effective counterattack, the National Guard stated.
After the withdrawal of units of our forces, the enemy is consolidated in the regional center of Severodonetsk and satellite villages Serotine, Voronove and Boryivske. It is now possible to leave Severodonetsk only through the temporary occupied territories. The Russians are establishing order in the city, appointing a commandant, filming propaganda stories with people coming out of the shelters of Azot plant. The city is 90% destroyed. It will be extremely difficult to survive there. It will be impossible for the invaders to restore utility services. We will return our city. It will not last long. Severodonetsk is Ukraine. Serhiy Haidai, head of the Luhansk Regional Military Administration.
Russian troops are focused on surrounding Ukrainian forces near Lysychansk. Fighting is going on inside the city. Russian troops have reached a mine and a gelatin factory on the outskirts of Lysychansk. 3 civilians were killed in the Donetsk region as a result of the Russian occupiers' shelling. 2 people were wounded. The Russian army also launched a missile attack on the Rivne region. There were casualties.
2 ракети влучили в цивільні об'єкти інфраструктури.
2 missiles hit civilian infrastructure. These were a service station with a car wash and another car repair facility. According to preliminary information, 3 dead and 4 wounded are hospitalized. 2 of them are in very serious condition. There may still be people under the rubble.
Residential areas of Kharkiv were targeted again by the Russian army. The missile hit the eastern part of the city and caused a fire. According to preliminary information, 2 people were wounded. Russian troops also attacked the Sumy region.
Enemy helicopters took off from Russia and launched 6 unguided rockets on the territory of Krasnopilya community. According to preliminary information, there were no casualties as a result of the shelling. From the message of the State Border Guard Service of Ukraine on Telegram.
The Ukrainian military destroyed 2 Russian tanks and 5 armored vehicles, 2 ammunition containers and a firing point in the south of Ukraine. 24 enemy soldiers were eliminated. Ukrainian aviation also conducted fire strikes against a concentration of Russian troops and their equipment.
The intensity of shelling almost doubled during the day. In addition, the enemy carried out 4 airstrikes on our positions and used air-to-air guide missiles against our aviation. A multiple rocket launcher hit the southern part of the Kryvyi Rih, damaging private houses and social infrastructure. There were no casualties among the residents.
Reported by Roman Smoler, Mariana Krechet, UATV News.